I am constantly amazed by our Army ROTC cadets. The selflessness, the discipline, and the motivation that they display on a daily basis makes me want to get up in the morning and come teach. These students are our future leaders, and we need to invest everything that we can in our future leaders.
The Bay State Battalion is one of the best battalions in the nation. They were actually ranked #1 at camp this summer out of all battalions in the nation. So the leadership and the level of experience and education that I'm going to get through the battalion really stood out to me.
The Bay State Battalion is the Army ROTC battalion for all of Central Massachusetts. It's not just Assumption University students who make up the battalion. So our cadets have the ability to form relationships with students from up to 10 different universities in the Central Massachusetts area.
The Assumption ROTC program, it really challenges you mentally and physically. So what I've learned most about myself is how you can really push through anything. These obstacles that you think you couldn't overcome before, you can now. I've really developed myself as a leader, and through physical and mental challenges, I've seen myself become a stronger and more resilient person.
By joining ROTC, you're going to learn things about yourself you never knew. You're going to participate in physical challenges that you never thought you could do. On the academic side, we're going to expect you to hold a high standard. And you're going to bring that together, not just in earning a grade for that course, but you're going to bring all those critical thinking skills together and show us in leadership. And you're going to learn that your behavior is role model to others. And when you master that, you're going to look back and say, wow.
What makes ROTC unique as opposed to other commissioning sources like a full-time service academy is that they do have the flexibility to be able to experience the university life in its entirety. And as a part of their leadership development and their growth, that they're going to experience friction with trying to find that balance, and they have experienced cadre members to be able to guide them through that process.
There are 3 components to the ROTC curriculum: physical fitness, leadership development, and tactical military training. The great thing about Army ROTC, which is different from Navy and Air Force ROTC, is that our students can have any academic major that they like. They can pursue any endeavor, so the same things that make a great leader in the Army are the same things that make a great leader in the civilian sector.
I love going to PT every day. I am the company first sergeant, so I'm in charge of organizing PT plans for the week. When I'm there struggling through a workout, struggling through a long run, they're also there struggling through that long run there, and we're just going to lift each other up and finish that run together.
There are 3 primary available scholarship opportunities for ROTC cadets, 2 for prospective students that are still in high school. The great thing about Assumption University is that all National Scholarship students are awarded free room and board by Assumption University, allowing them to graduate completely debt-free.
I received a 4-year national scholarship, and when I first found out, I was ecstatic. It lifted up a great burden off my shoulders to have college paid for and give me an opportunity to do what I love.
We're at Reserve Forces Training Area Devens in Devens, Massachusetts. We're out here for our fall FTX, which really sets the foundation of training for the cadets in the fall semester. We're focused on individual tactics and training out here. So what you'll see is our cadets doing land navigation, military communications training, squad movement techniques, individual movement techniques, and first aid.
Military training weekends, it just gives you time to be out there with your peers, sleeping under a hooch, which is a self-made tent with a poncho over trees. Being out there and learning new things is awesome.
For a lot of our cadets, it's the first time that they've had the overall accountability of upwards of 44 people. And watching all of that teamwork come together from their idea that they've crafted is a reinforcing point in the program for them in their development.
We've got first-year cadets all the way through seniors out here. Our first-year cadets, this is the first time many of them have ever had a weapon in their hands, the first time they've eaten an Army MRE, the first time they've gotten to see and utilize this Army equipment. For our sophomores and juniors, they're a little bit more familiar. They've been out here before. They're assuming leadership roles out here in the small units. And our seniors are our military science class 4. They're leading all of this training out here. So they've planned and prepared this training, and they're executing the training as the primary training audience.
I plan to go active duty after graduating Assumption. It's an amazing opportunity. It's a leadership opportunity right out of college, which not everyone gets.
My ultimate goal would be to graduate from Assumption go to law school, and then become a JAG officer, which is the Judge Advocate Generals, which would be the lawyers of the Army.
Army ROTC is the best leadership development program in the country. If you want to be a leader, come join us.